Hello, my name is Bree, and I'd like to thank you for checking out my channel, Breezy Banter, a place where I talk about the things I want to talk about. As this is the first video that will be going up on my channel, there are a few key things that I want to cover, including why I decided to make a YouTube channel in the first place, how I envision my channel going forward, and I also want to take some time to introduce myself and some of my hobbies. So to give you a sense of who I am, I live in Canada, and I graduated about 9 years ago with a degree in mechanical engineering. I spent the first 8 years after I graduated working in the field of nuclear nonproliferation, and I've spent the past year working as a senior engineer, again in the nuclear industry. While I don't foresee my work or education being a main focus of this channel, at some point in the future, I do want to make a video discussing my experiences as a woman in STEM, and particularly within the nuclear industry, for those that might be interested. In terms of hobbies, I really enjoy reading, watching movies, and to a lesser extent, watching TV, working out, playing video games, spending time outdoors, spending time with my boyfriend, traveling, and now hopefully creating content for YouTube. Additionally, I'll be starting my Master of Engineering in about 2 weeks' time, so what better time to also start a YouTube channel. Next, I want to discuss why I decided to make a YouTube channel. First and foremost is something that was said to me very early on in my career is that I don't speak with the confidence that I should. And while I've heard conflicting feedback from people ever since this was originally said to me, it's something that's stuck in my mind. I find that I'm much more comfortable articulating myself over text because I have an opportunity to think about what I say before I say it and edit myself if necessary. However, I want to get better at articulating myself verbally, and I'm hoping that by creating YouTube content where I'm practicing saying things in front of a camera, I'm able to edit myself and reflect on some of my mannerisms and perhaps the way I come across, etc. These will help me to work on those skills, both professionally and personally. The next reason is that although my day-to-day work requires some level of creativity, it's a different type of creativity than that I'm normally seeking when I engage in my hobbies. So for example, during the course of my work, I might have to come up with a creative solution to an often complicated and technical problem. However, when it comes to my hobbies, that's not really the same type of creativity that I'm hoping to engage in. So just as an example, I really enjoy aesthetics and design, and as a result, I really enjoy content surrounding beauty and fashion. Both beauty and fashion is a type of creativity similar to coming up with an ingenious solution to a problem, but they're different. And because I don't get the former in my day-to-day work, I'm hoping to be able to explore it here on YouTube. Additionally, between work and school, it's nice to have a distraction, and some of my other hobbies provide that for me. For example, reading or watching movies are great examples of exactly that. But I'm hoping YouTube content creation will also provide another outlet for me to distract myself. Lastly, I'm really excited to explore the development of skills that are required for some of the behind the scenes work. So with this, I have in mind things such as video editing. So I know that this is my very first video that will be going up on this channel. It's going to be a little rough around the edges. I'm aware that I don't have the most aesthetic background. My lighting is all off. I'm using the camera on my phone. I'm using the microphone on my phone, etc. So I'm aware of these things and I know that I can improve on them, and I'm really looking forward to figuring out how to do so in the future. In terms of the type of content that I want to create, first and foremost, I want to focus on the content that I myself enjoy watching when I watch YouTube. So I watch a fair amount of YouTube, and there's a handful of topics that I find myself coming back to time and time again. For example, as I mentioned earlier, I really enjoy beauty and fashion. Additionally, I quite enjoy finance and budgeting type content, commentary, traveling, etc. So I'm hoping to produce the same type of content in my videos. Additionally, I set goals for myself each year, and I think checking in on them, particularly in a public-facing format, will help keep me accountable. In terms of how I envision this channel going forward, I'm hoping to put out 1 to 3 videos a week. Of course, this is going to depend on the other obligations that I have in my life and what's going on. For example, if work is really busy, if school is really busy, if I'm traveling, etc., then I might have to bring that number down. But I think at this point in time, I'm comfortable saying I should be able to put out at least 1 video a week and committing to that. I do want to mention that, as I think I've made clear throughout this video, this is really meant to be a fun hobby for me. So if I find myself not enjoying it, then I'm going to take a step back and reevaluate the content that I'm creating and perhaps my process to see if there are ways that I can ensure that I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. So if you're interested in joining me as I explore this hobby, I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to do more than that, I'll have a few links in the description for other ways that you can support me. If there's some type of content that you'd like to see from me that I didn't mention, or that you think might be related to my interests that you think I'd have an opinion on and could produce content on, please let me know and I'll consider it. Before I go, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope you'll be back again soon. Bye!